Alright, what is up, guys? So I am going to be streaming tonight of my haunted objects. Of course, I got the two girl dolls and this new clown doll that I just recently got, and then this claimed haunted toilet paper. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what people have claimed about this particular toilet paper. So I'm here to investigate that tonight on live stream to see if we can get anything with people watching or not. So I just wanted to share that with you tonight and see what we can get of it. I want to get my computer up real quick in case chat needs to be seen. But anyway, since having these dolls, I have not had anything out of the normal happen. When I did get the clown doll the other day, that the REM pod was actually going off on the table. I don't know if it was picking up on something from another unit next to me, since I am in an apartment, or if it was just picking up something from these objects here. But I had to move the clown doll and the red pod in order for it to stop, and it stopped for the rest of the night. So I don't know if something was really talking to me or not. So I can't really call it paranormal because I didn't get anything else from that. What else? Oh yeah, last night or this morning I was sleeping and it sounded like there was someone walking around in the apartment. But again, that wasn't recorded, and I was tired, so I could have just been hearing things or hearing something else. I don't know. But we will see what goes on from here tonight and see if we can get anything. I was tired, so or hearing something else. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Lori? I'm here. Guys, also, I don't know how well my connection is with the lag on here. There is a lag between what you guys can see and the chat, or what I can see, so on. So just be patient. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'm going to be doing an investigation tonight live with these dolls. See if we can get anything going. And yeah, I do have that a new doll here. It's a clown doll. I did make a video on him, so if anyone's seen it or wants to go see it, it's on my channel. Just check it out. Let's see if this is working right. And yeah, all right. Well, it seems like the video's working just fine. So, all right. So I guess I'm just gonna start here and see if we can get anything interacting with us from these dolls or from the spirit of the dolls. All right. If there's any spirits in here, can you please interact with me in some way? Now, I know I've told you this millions of times, but you have a device right here that you can play with, and to show me that you're here, you just have to come in contact with that device and it will let me know that you're here. But I gotta get intelligent responses from you to know that you're here with me. Did any of you ever want to be on TV? Or do you know what TV is? If so, you're on right now. There's people watching. Are you able to touch that device by any means or make it go off for me, please? That way we can see that you're there and you're performing for us. I'm gonna have to turn off this fan that's moving all my blinds everywhere. I'll move this over here. Is there a spirit that came with this clown, or that is taking a liking to this clown? If so, can you set that device off for me to let me know that you're here with me? All you have to do is touch the antenna or try to knock it over, and it will go off. And for this, that's my air conditioner turning on. And for the spirit that is with this clown dog, do you remember a little boy who would refer to you as Timothy? Is that your name, Timothy? If so, if your name's Timothy, can you set that device off? Are you able to knock if you're Timothy? If your name is not Timothy, can you set that device off for me? And for anyone that's actually watching this, this is just to show you guys an example of what really goes on investigations. We sit there and ask questions, trying to see if anything gets wild up, see if we can get some interaction intelligently, so that we can prove that there's something there speaking to us intelligently. So right now I'm trying to get a spirit of some sort to set this device off here in order to continue the investigation. If it starts going off on our commands, I'm going to start pulling out my digital voice recorder and try to get some electronic voice phenomena to come through. See if they have anything intelligent to say through there, which therefore would conclude that it's leading to something more paranormal than normal. Well, at least paranormal in the world of society. You guys have nothing to be afraid of. I've come in contact with people like you, and if you're not coming out because you think I'm scared, well, I've been scared before and I've seen it. It's different, but it's not going to scare me to death. It's normal. I can't see any of you guys. I can't hear you if you're trying to talk. Something was setting off the red pod the other day. Which one was it? Who was setting it off? Was it you in the pink dress, Ashley? Was that you? Can you set that off if it was you, Ashley, please? Was it you in the white dress, Lydia? Was that you? Can you set that off if it was you? Hobo Clown, was that you, the spirit that was setting it off the other day? Can you set that off if that was you, please? And if it was the spirit that is claimed to be attached to this toilet paper, can you please set that device off for me to let me know? If it was any of you guys, can someone, if you guys don't want to be known, can one of you guys set off the pod for me? You don't have to talk or anything, just set off the pod. Please? And right now that tapping sound is actually my air conditioner. I don't know why this air conditioner is so loud. It's probably old and whatnot, so it does for some reason tap. I don't get it. Actually, while I am doing this, I'm actually going to email the seller of the clown doll and ask her at this moment if she's having any more type of activity in her house since the doll has left, because that will tell us or not if the spirit is with this doll or if it's attached to maybe something in the family, something else in the house, or if this spirit could possibly be here but dormant being it's just being quiet. I've read somewhere on many places actually that these spirits can actually go dormant for years but be attached to the object still. I don't know how that works. I don't understand the nature of all that, but that's what I've read. And sometimes they act differently with the owners. Is there a reason you guys are acting different with me as an owner? Is it my faith that does it? Can you set that off if that's true? Are you guys scared of my faith? Right now I'm emailing this girl that actually sent me the doll to ask her if she's been having any more activity in her place. Whoops. Alright, so I sent that message. So I'll be able to tell if they've been having any more activity since the doll has left. And I'm hoping she'll say, nothing's been happening. Then again, it's hard to tell if she's being serious and or not, knowing that I bought this doll for its paranormal claims. But for some reason, I want to say that she's going to say nothing's happened since then. But that's good for her if she's being honest too. Is there a spirit with this clown here? If so, do you know who Tiffany is? Do you remember Tiffany and her son? Would you rather go back to them? Now, the last message I actually received from her was that she actually heard whispering the night before she sent this off, or the night before that. She heard whispering and she was awoken by the sound of the dogs barking in the other room. For some reason, dripping water coming from the master bathroom. And she thought it was her son that got up in the middle of the night. And I guess she could still hear whispering when she was up. You know, what's weird is that she said I was frozen with fear because I could still hear the whispering, and I was still half asleep, so my brain couldn't process WTF was happening. And you know what? Like I just said at the beginning of this stream, and I didn't even realize that. I'd read this already, but I didn't connect dots till right now. I thought I was hearing footsteps in here when I was sleeping, and I was half awake, but I wasn't. Because I don't know if I woke up hearing the sounds, so I'm like, what the heck, or what, but that's an interesting connection right there I just made. For some reason, it seems like these dolls will come out when I am, or not dolls. Dang it. Any spirit, for some reason, especially when I went to the Way House 2 times already, it seems like they'll come out when you're not really paying attention. I have no idea why that is. I wish I would know, but that seems to be the trend with this phenomenon. I have no idea why, but that's just what it is. Let's see here. So as I'm new to streaming, I'm trying to find out how we are able to, I guess, I don't know if there's a way to, put this live stream out with tags or something like that. If there's tags we can put in the... let's see. I have no idea. But anyways, that is an interesting correlation there I just made. If it was, again, I live in an apartment, so to, say that it was for sure footsteps would be kind of ridiculous. But I did hear personally what sounded like footsteps. And I thought it was my sound bar that was on my TV, because I sleep with the TV on, but the sound bar turns off, and I had it at a low volume, so it turned off after a while. So it couldn't have been that. And I know it was off because when I checked when I got up, it was off. So who was walking around here earlier? Can you set that device off if that was you? You're able to walk and make footsteps, so why can't you set off the pod? Can you just come up to it like this, please? Just do it. It's not going to hurt you or anything. Promise. actually found it. Dolls. Guys, sorry about this. If you're watching right now, I am editing something and I'll be right back here. And that's my air conditioner turning on again. I really wish I had. I'm living in my other apartment. That thing, when the air conditioner turned on, it wasn't loud, but this one is, unfortunately. So I know a lot of people last time would hear this kick on or whatever. People would hear the sound of tapping too, which was also my um, air conditioner. Spirits, if you're here, you can set off that device in front of you. Now I would put my K2 meter up here, and I'll just show you as I put it up here. That's me setting that off. Now this thing will flash, and since I do live in an apartment, people next door can have TVs right behind this wall or some sort of electronic device, and the K2 meter is very sensitive, despite what people want to say about how good it is to be used in the paranormal field. But when you get EMF meters, you gotta test them out and see what they react to. Get 2 EMF meters out and see what's going off right now. I don't know if it's detecting some presence in them or if it's detecting something just natural, because when I did do my EMF ratings before, I got any haunted dolls. It's also a video that I have on here. It was picking up at least a 2.0 around here, and it's actually going to the green, which is around the 2.0 mark. So yeah, I think I've picked up at least a 5 up here at one point in time too, so it's hard to say. But what I want to see is if they are real, to get that EMF up into the red or the orange color. And that would be something weird, because that's just over the top EMF. So if we could ever see that, that would be a good thing to see. But for the most part, the little flash of green and probably the occasional yellow will probably be normal in my opinion. Alright, spirits, you've been quiet for a long time. Do you think this is about time to show yourself? I don't know if you're actually in here with me at the moment, but I'm trying to contact you. Now with that device sitting on Lydia there, can you make it go up to the red by any chance? Would that be okay? If you could do that, all you have to do is try to touch that device. And I'm also thinking about maybe pulling out a little, let me go get it. It's a motion detector. It doesn't sound or anything, it lights up if something passes in front of its view. I also happen to new one of these because for some reason they don't work very well. So let's go to on or auto. Perfect. So if anything passes in front of it, it will alert me that it is triggered. That something moved. Let's see if this audio is working. Yeah. Perfect. So if anything passes in front of it, it will alert me that it is triggered. Something moved. Let's see if this audio is working. Yeah. All right. So are you guys able to set that device off that is sitting next to the candle here? And for some reason it's not working when I pass in front of it. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know why, but these motion detectors break very easily. So are you guys able to pass in front of that at all? Okay, that is actually my foot underneath the table. Yeah, that's my foot. Now that freaked me out for a second because I thought that was, something actually talking to me there for a moment, but it's actually me setting that off. So I gotta watch my foot underneath the table also. It's me. You guys can set that device off just like I did. It's very easy. Now, also with me doing these type of videos, I don't know if anyone will actually watch all this because a lot of it bores people, unfortunately, but my point with this video is to actually show what goes into paranormal investigating, the time it takes. the dedication it takes to actually do it, to find evidence that will wow people. Um, but I'm also keeping a skeptical mind. I want everything to be explained naturally before I can conclude anything paranormal. So if you like that, then you'll like this channel for sure. Um, can you guys do something to let me know that you're here? Can you knock or do something of that sort? Is there anything I can do to help you out? Can you set that device off if you need some help with something? Yeah, and again, I'll repeat that yesterday or whenever I got this doll, the night of, I think it was, is it was actually going off by something that I couldn't see. My only two theories is that it could have been something in the very back of the wall here from the neighbors doing something. Because once I moved it and the clown doll, it just stopped when I moved it to another location. So I don't know if I interrupted it. I could have, which is the other theory, is I interrupted his space, so he just stopped. But I don't know. There's so many I don't knows that nothing can be really declared paranormal at this moment. And if it's going, I also have my computer right here too. So if it goes anywhere up above orange or anything, it's because my computer's working. Is there anyone in here willing to talk? Maybe if I pull out a digital voice recorder, would you be able to talk through this for me? And that was something in my shower moving. I believe that was just the water dripping. So this is my Tascam voice recorder. I'm actually going to see if there's any sort of EVPs I can pick up. So here we go. All right, spirits, if you are in here, can you please come and talk to me? And I might be able to pick up your voice on here. And like you know, my name is Tyler. What is your name? All right, spirits, if you are in here, can you please come and talk to me? And I might be able to pick up your voice on here. And like you know, my name is Tyler. What is your name? Yeah, guys, I don't know if you just seen that, but that thing was just going crazy there. I don't know why that would do that. It wasn't doing that earlier. Let me see if it was this. My name's Tyler. What is your name? Yeah, that's weird that was going crazy like that. I didn't hear anything weird on the EVP there, or the digital voice recorder. Was that someone over here making that go crazy? Can you do it again, please? Now, although it was weird, as it lights up like it did again, but it didn't stay. That's weird. Can you set that off again, please? Can you make that go all the way up to the red, if that was you? Please? Can you make that light all the way up again like you did? I'm going to do another voice recording here. Alright guys, I didn't hear you on that. Can you say something to this recorder? Can you say something to me very, very loud to let me know that you're here? Just give me your message into this voice recorder. You gotta yell as loud as you can. Alright, I'm gonna listen to that. Alright guys, I didn't hear you on that. Can you say something to this recorder? Can you say something to me very, very loud to let me know that you're here? Just give me your message into this voice recorder. You gotta yell as loud as you can. Yeah, guys, that was weird. Whatever that was that made that make go all the way up to red. I've never seen that actually yet. And whatever it was, I don't know if something was sending a signal or what that made it go off, but I didn't receive any message anytime soon, so I don't know why that would have gone off. Guys, we know that you're here. You're showing me that you're here in some ways. So why can't you make that device go off? What's wrong with the red pod, with that pod that lights up? What if I change the music? Would that to music? Would that be okay? Would you rather hear the music play? Lydia, I know you like music. Yeah, would you like the music? Would you like that all the way up to red if you would like the music? Lydia and Ashley and Spirits, I know that you are communicating with me. Can you make this light all the way up to red like it was earlier? Give it all you got. If you want to change the music, I need to see you light that all the way up. Deal? Just light that all the way up. Can you do that for me? All right. Well, I'm going to switch this to the music. Now, what's cool about this is that it plays music for Lydia or anybody who likes music. Now, is it just collaborating? Can you please play some music on that for me, please, if you like music? Would you want me to play music on it for a little bit? Can you light that all the way up? If you want me to play music. I don't know why that would light all the way up. I'm trying to figure that out. Or out, sorry. Can you light that all the way up or just play music for me while I get on the computer here? I'm still trying to figure out why that would do what it just did there. Why would it light all the way up like that for a moment? Huh. Excuse me, y'all. Could you light that device up for me, please? Can you play some music for me? Are you guys able just to walk around or do something of that sort? And that's my foot again. I was trying not to get close to it. What's cool about this though is that now it can detect at least underneath what it's underneath it also, because that thing's on the table pretty well. It's detecting me from underneath. So that means it's sensitive enough to pick up anything that wants to touch it. Can you guys do something for me to let me know that you're here? I would like to know that someone's here with me. I'm lonely. Any spirit, even if you don't like being cuddly or anything, could you just let me know that you're here by setting off that device for me? And if you heard any of that noise, it was actually my refrigerator turning on. Well, it's on, but cooling down, I guess, is the word I'm trying to look for. Is there anybody there? Being really quiet. Now, guys, there's also claims that the hobo clown also became very active around the 3 a.m., 3:15 a.m. mark, at least every night, according to the previous owner. So we'll see if that is true. There's also claims out there that it takes time for spirits to actually start um, doing anything, because they have to, get used to you. Can anybody tell me? And I'm still trying to think of what would set that off all the way to the red for as long as it was, and then just disappear. Was that one of you guys that set that all the way off to the red earlier? Can you do that again, please? I want to see responses from you that is, true. True intelligent signs that you're here with me. One time, that's weird, but I've never seen that before. But can one of you guys do it again? You do it again, please? I appreciate if you could go all the way to the red for me. I'd really appreciate if you could do that. That would make me real happy. Can you please do that? I got to be looking when you do it, so don't cheat. Can you guys knock for me or something? I want to see you guys do something that's spectacular. My air conditioner again. So yeah, I still can't let go of why that thing would light up. I've been having air conditioners running here all the time, never set it off like that. I mean, it's running right now, not set it off like that. My computer's been sitting over here for a while, and that's the only time it's actually done that. I thought it was my voice recorder, but I put it up to it and it wasn't doing it when I was playing back the file. My phone's been running, hasn't been doing that, so yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. I gotta plug in my phone though. Sucks. If there's any spirits in here, please come over and speak with me. It'd make me happy if you could do that. What is it I can do to make you guys do something for me? Anything at all? Is there anything I can do to make you guys happy? I'm trying to talk to you guys and you won't say anything, so yeah. If you guys could set up that pod, that'd be excellent. I'm not gonna let that go until you guys can start communicating with me with that pod. I'd like that. I know one of you can walk around and whisper and do whatever. Can you do the same thing here? I don't know why you gotta be scared of doing it, but I'd like to see that happen. Who's Timothy? One of you guys named Timothy? Communicate with me with that pod. I'd like that. See if this is working. One of you can walk around and whisper and do whatever. Can you do the same thing here? Alright. And one thing I want to be, different on is that there's a lot of paranormal YouTubers out there who will just work with ghost boxes and all that sort of stuff, but I want to see something intelligent happen. I don't want to just mess with, spirit communication devices such as ghost boxes or ovuluses or any sort of technology along the same thing of that sort. Because although that is, cool and stuff, and kind of neat, I want to see something more, because that doesn't prove that spirits are there alone, I should say. Can you guys tell me what your favorite thing is to do? I'm gonna set this right here while I do a little recording here. All right, who's Timothy? Can someone say I am Timothy into the recorder? Can someone yell I am Timothy just like this? I want someone to yell as loud as they can. Whoever's a spirit in here, can you yell as loud as you can for me? Listen to this. All right, who's Timothy? Can someone say I am Timothy into the recorder? Well, I thought I heard something. Can someone yell I am? Nothing there. Do you guys know you are dead? My stomach is growling at the moment. Okay, something just moved. Was that you guys moving? Alright, I'm gonna stop this here. Something moved and I heard it. Do you guys know you are dead? Do you guys know you are dead? Maybe that was my chair. Do you guys know you are dead? I don't know if I caught it or not. I gotta listen with my headphones in. The speaker's really not very good at all. Hearing all sorts of creaking, man. I don't know what I'm hearing. The heck? Is that you walking around in here? Continue to walk. It's making me laugh. You ought to make me laugh. Alright guys, so I was just listening to this. I'll play it again here for you. But I heard something moving. It sounded like one of these moving. Maybe it was me. I don't know if I was on it. It could have been, but I hear what sounds like something moving on the table here. Do you guys know you are dead? But I heard. Maybe it was me. My stomach is growling at the moment. Right there. Okay, something just moved. Was that you guys moving? Right there. Yeah, something moved there. So I don't know. Is that you guys moving around? If so, I'd like to hear you more. Can you please tell me how old you are? Can you please tell me very, very loud what your name is? As loud as you can. I want you to scream. Scream as loud as you can if you're in here, spirits. Tell me your name. All right. Can you please tell me how old you are? Can you please tell me very, very loud what your name is? As loud as you can. I want you to scream. Scream as loud as you can if you're in here, spirits. Tell me your name. Can you please tell me how old you are? All right, let's do this again. All right, guys, so since it's quieter, I'm going to ask you again. Is there anything that I can do to help you? Can you tell me your age, please? All right. I might just do a live kind of investigation of my EVP or live listening playback. Oh no. All right, not hearing anything there. So what I'm going to do is change my voice recorders out and see if there's any way I can, and then change the settings on it. I know there's not very many techie people here, probably, but It is said that some settings on a voice recorder may be a little bit better for EVPs, meaning that they're able to talk a little better. Some theories state that the worse the quality, the better the uh, chance of catching EVP, which is kind of sketchy because at the same time, those worse voice recording settings can possibly just be sound fragments, creating voices in people's heads. So let's go to 8, and then let's do a meeting or an interview or lecture. Do lecture. All right. So let's try to see what happens. This is just a mic and my voice recorder here. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Can you come up to that device and speak into it for me, please? With the little... I'm going to take this off, actually. See if we can hear anything a little better. That sounds a lot clearer to me. Can you tell me your name? Spirits, if you're here, can you do something to let me know that you're here? What is your name? Okay, not getting there on that. Hello? I don't know if this is... I'm just gonna see. 192K, huh? Hey, what's up, Pixel? Sorry, I'm just now looking at the chat. All right, well, let's see here. Let's test something out with this here. So right now I'm just testing out different settings on my voice recorders to see if I can pick up voice in different setting modes from these devices. Yeah, that's the K2 meter. I'll explain it again, Pixel. That thing that's going off is an EMF meter, and it detects it's supposed to detect. Its main usage is for detecting electrical currents, such as ice boxes or TVs, microwaves. It's basically a meter to show how safe, basically, electronics are. The electromagnetic fields are. It's theorized that a lot of magnetic field is bad for people's health. So what that's doing right now is just detecting maybe natural occurring electricity. But the theory is that ghosts give off or spirits give off that same energy. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, how are they supposed to move or um, move things, talk, or anything without any sort of body? So the theory is they have the same sort of energy that can be detected. It's not set in stone if that's what they are, and that's the EMF is coming from them. But it's the theory. If it lights up into I want to say the green and then the yellow, that's normal for the most part. And then what I'm trying to look for is, and what it's also happened already, was it lit up from to the orange to the red for a little bit there, and that was kind of creepy because it hasn't done that before. But you missed that part. But it did light up to the orange and red. It just stuck there for like I want to say about 6, 7 seconds, and then it went away. It hasn't done it since then. So although it's lighting up, most of it can be normal for the most part. But spirits, if you're here, can you please light up that device all the way to the orange and red? I would appreciate if you could do that, please. Can you do that? More people want to see it happen too. I want you to hold it at the red for as long as you can. Just keep playing with it. If you don't understand it, just keep playing with it until you get it. And so I think that too, if there are spirits here, they're trying to, mess with this device to see how they can, it's almost like practice to see exactly how they work out. I don't think these guys have actually been, around this type of stuff before, so they could be learning how to use it, or they're just not here, one of the two, and that's what I'm doing this for. So I'm going to mess with some settings on my voice recorder, see if I can make a recording mode that is sensitive enough for these dolls to interact, or the spirits of the dolls. Well, are there any spirits here with me that can talk? Can you give me your name? You got to say it loud and clear. Okay. I am hearing sounds, and it was actually messing with my voice recorder. And that black shadow at the top there of the screen is actually my, what do you call it? My microphone on my voice recorder. Is that you guys trying to get my attention? Stomach just growled. All right, I'm gonna listen back onto this real quick. stomach is going crazy right now. Yeah, my voice recorder kind of like cracked. Let me see here. This is a recording right here. They just played.
Well, are there any spirits here with me that can talk? Can you give me your name? You gotta say it loud, clear. Okay. I am
So
hearing
that sound you just heard was
sounds.
something messing with the voice recorder. Let me see.
Okay. I am say it loud, clear.
So those knocks, that was what's weird. I don't know what that knock sound was.
Okay. I am hearing. You gotta say it loud, clear. Okay. I am hearing sounds. And it was actually messing with my voice recorder. And that black shadow at the top there of the screen is actually my, what do you call it? My microphone on my voice recorder. Is that you guys trying to get my attention? Stomach just growled. Alright, I'm gonna listen back onto this real quick.
Yeah, so I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, Pixel, I see my static on the screen. I'm not sure why it's doing that, to tell you the truth. It's kind of annoying. It's not too bad, is it? It's not like I see it on my end too. I don't know why it's doing that, to tell you the truth. I don't know what that knocking sound was either. I don't know if I'm having some weird interference with. I've never had interference like this before. I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna do another recording, and right now my voice recorder is set on activate voice activated. So that means if anything is recorded, it will record it then. So it will speed up the process. If I hear a voice or if it picks up a voice that's not mine, it will just record that instead of having to listen to a 3-minute recording. Just sometimes. Yeah, I see it too. I'm watching it on my computer here. So I'm going to do another recording here and see if I get anything there. Spirits, is that you moving around? Lydia, I hear you like music. That's me moving around. Is there a spirit named Timothy around here? Something's crawling on me, it feels like. Okay, I have my hairs just sticking up on my arm right now. It's kind of a weird feeling. And then as soon as I say that, I get static on my voice recorder. Let's play that again. Wonder if it played it. As soon as I said I'm getting like my arms are like sticking up, like static just went through me or something. I get static on my freaking voice recorder. Let me see if it picked it up.
Spirits, is that you moving around? Lydia, I hear you like music. That's me moving around. Is there a spirit named Timothy around here? Something's crawling on me, it feels like. Okay, I have my hairs just sticking up on my arm right now. It's kind of a weird feeling.
Did you hear that?
And as soon as I say that, I get static on my voice recorder. And as soon as I say that, I get static on my.
And that's my air conditioner turning on there. But dang, I said first I felt like a bug was crawling on me. That was my hair sticking up on my freaking legs. And then it started going up on my head and then my arms. And then I get that weird static. I don't know if that was some sort of weird interference. I don't know if it's because of all these electronics or what. Guys, is that you trying to communicate with me? Are you trying to affect me or affect the electronics in some way? I would love it if you can set off the device like this. Just come up to it. I appreciate that. Please, can you please do that? Alright. That's me. I think that was me. Yeah, that has to be me. Yeah, that's me. I'm pretty far away for it to be doing that. That's weird. Okay then. I'm going to do another recording here with this voice recorder, see if I can get anything to come across. Is that you guys that's making me feel like all my hairs are standing up on my body? If you guys can you make a loud scream into this device that's running? I can hear you now, so you need to talk. This is your time to talk. I can hear you. You gotta talk really, really loud though, in order for me to hear you. Give it all you got. You gotta scream. Do you guys know you are dead at the moment? That you are not living like me? Okay, I'm not sure why that's going off. Yeah, I'm not sure why that went off. Is it really detecting my... I don't know if it's detecting this. I don't know why it would all of a sudden. Was that you guys messing with that device? Do you not like being told you are dead? Well, you know you're dead, right? I'm the one that's alive. I can't hear you guys. You guys aren't in this reality like I am. Can you set that device off if that makes you angry that you are dead? Can you set that device off for me, please? Do it again. Okay, can you back off? So it makes you angry that you are dead. Why are you angry? What makes you angry? Can you talk to me to let me know? Can you growl or something to show me that you are angry about it, please? Oh, there goes hair on my arms again. Every time I say something like hairs on my arms are sticking up or I get static, something starts going off. Or something starts messing with my voice recorder. I'm gonna back this up to make sure this isn't me sending it off. I don't know, guys. That's kind of weird for me to actually see that happening. Now, if you guys are in here listening, I had that going off the other day, just nonstop. Um, Especially when I was over by the table still here. I didn't know if it was something. I was trying to talk to him and it was going off, but I don't know if something was on the other side of the wall because I do live in an apartment that can be setting it off, such as air conditioner units can set them off or any electronics. So you got to be careful when dealing with this. Was that anybody over there? Can you do it again? I had to pull away this device to make sure that it's not doing it because of me. Can you set it off again? Every time I say I get chills or something, or look at that, the thing was going crazy there for a second. Can you do that again, please? There you go. Keep it going. Now what we're looking for on the K2 meter is consistency with the light up. Now just a flash doesn't mean anything, but if it can stay consistent for a little bit, that could mean something's there. Can you guys set off that device again for me, please? Can you guys please set it off one more time for me here? Can one of you guys move your doll for me? Can you knock it over? If there's a spirit with this clown, can you knock over your doll for me? People have told me that you like to move. That when you were in the store, they would always find you in different spots of the store. Can you move your object in front of me right now? I'm giving you permission to do it. Okay, I just heard something. And I'm getting the chills because I heard it again. Is that you trying to talk? Can you knock over your what do you call it, your doll? Can you knock over the clown doll, please? Or push it a little bit, move it? Can you please do that? Now, with it not going off, I'm going to do something real quick here. I'm going to put the recorder back up here and see if it starts going off again because of this. This is what goes into paranormal investigating. You got to find if you can recreate the same thing, and if this starts going off again, and I'm moving my hand over, see how close you have to be. So that was me setting that off. Now I'm going to record this again. If I get a device out for you spirits and it gives you energy, will you like that to do whatever you want? Can you guys give me the chills again? Can you come up to me and touch my arm or touch me anywhere? Giggity. Just touch my arm or something to let me know that you're here. Come over here and touch my arm for me. Touch my hand. All right, I'm going to listen to that. What's weird is it's not setting it off. Nothing out of the ordinary there. So now what I'm going to do is actually pull out a. But first, I want to talk about that red pot. I have no idea what was going on there. Every time I say I got the chills or my hair standing up on my freaking arm, that freaking thing would go off or my voice recorder would act freaking funny. That is just something. I don't know what that was. I don't know if that's them trying to interact or if I'm just like psyching myself out about it. Let me get a device here real quick. All right, I'm gonna set this device up over here. Now, having this device running and having this K2 meter running at the same time, it's not going to matter. All right, so like I said, sorry, I was looking at something. I was looking at your comment there, Pixel. Yeah, I'm not sure why exactly the cam keeps flickering. It's kind of annoying. I don't know if it's anything paranormal or not. But like I'm trying to say is this with this EMF meter out and this device out at the same time, it's not going to work because obviously you can see it's picking up on my energy thing here. And what this is called is an EM pump, and all it does is shoot out EMF fields. And the theory behind these devices is that it gives the spirit energy to it. It's almost like fuel for a car, except it's a pump for it's almost like a fuel thing. Hold on one second here. So what I'm going to do is ask questions and see if they can move something. Or if it gives them energy to do something. And I might do an EVP session here too to see if it gives them energy to talk. I still can't get over that or the red pod here. And I actually set it behind me. And you know what? I'm actually going to go set it on the ground over here. I'm going to set it on the ground over here. In case they want to mess with it over there, they can. So spirits, if you want to, go interact with that device over on the ground for me, please. And then also this device in front of you with the green dot here, it will allow you guys to have energy. So please gather up all that energy you can. Now I'm going to show you how much EMF is actually being poured out of this right now. That was me walking by. My air conditioner just kicked on too. So, I don't know why this isn't reading. There we go. So this thing is also a EMF meter, except it's digital. And it shows the milligauss at the top, which is the EMF. A normal reading would be between 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything above that's kind of out of the normal. And it's up this much because it's detecting this right here. And look how much EMF is pouring out. That's a ton of EMF. It's considered unsafe to many scientists, although it's not really proven yet. So what this is doing is giving them that much EMF fields to work with. So if paranormal activity is real, a lot of it happens around high EMF areas, or they're a part of the EMF field. So right now we're just pouring out a bunch of energy for them. And if I get closer, it'll go off the grid because there's so much. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's not even reading. And it even messed up the temperature. And it gives the temperature reading at the bottom there. So I'm just going to set this right here, just because. All right, so let's do a little experimentation with this. Spirits, if you can, please use that device to gather energy. I don't know if it actually works, but that's the theory for you guys, that you guys actually use that. And then I want you to either go mess with the REM pod or the red pod that's down on the ground there with the antenna sticking up, or I want you to talk to me through this recording device. I want to hear your voice. Yeah, I don't know why that keeps doing that, Pixel. I don't know why it keeps messing up. But then again, I'm a new streamer, so it could be just because I'm a noob. All right, so let's do this. Can you guys give me your name now? Is it possible? Can you please give me your name? I'd appreciate that if you could just tell me your name. If you are getting the energy from this pump, can you please tell me your name as loud as you can? Use the energy from it to just yell your name. And also, if you can tell, when I talk, the light on this stays lit up. That means it's detecting voices or something moving. So when it's blinking, it actually is not recording anything, it's not picking up anything. So that's what's cool about the setting on this particular voice recorder. So guys, can you please tell me your age if you can't tell me your name? How old are you? Are you scared to talk to me? Is there something you're scared of? Can you at least go down and play with that red pod that's on the ground for me, please? Can you please do that? just gonna listen to this again and see if I got anything. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary there. Alright, I'm actually going to test with another voice recorder here. This time, this one's actually a lot better than that one. But let's see if we can pick up any different sounds or with this one or anything. I'm just going to check some of the settings on here before we actually go in. I don't know if I'm able to do like a live recording on this or not. Listening while it's recording. Well, we'll see. Let's turn off the mic power. Let's record. Hello? 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 It's not picking up. Okay. So I gotta turn on the mic power. Hello? Okay. Okay then. Picking up some interference there. It's very sensitive. Is there anybody here with me? Can you talk? Can you tell me your name at all, please? Do you know you are dead? I need to know if you know you're dead. It's very sensitive right now. All right. My ears are done. All right. Can you guys tell me how you died, please? Why are you still with the dolls here? What's wrong with the dolls? Why do you want to stick with the dolls? Why the dolls? Or the toilet paper? Do you like that I'm taking care of you guys? Is there a way you can speak really loud for me? Or whisper really loud into this device here? Can you please talk to me somehow, please? What if I set the device on you? Oh, my ears are done. I'm just so sensitive right now. Let me turn this off. Got enough of that. Are you guys able to go and mess with the red pod down on the ground? I know I keep asking the same question, but I'm trying to get some intelligent responses from you. Can you do that, please? Just go down there and kick it. You don't even have to touch it with your hand, just kick. Something's going on weird with the temperature on the, because apparently it's 2,397 degrees in here. It's intense heat, man. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's ridiculous. I don't know what's wrong with that. Let's see if that's better. So I didn't hear anything out of the ordinary on that recording. So let me just talk to them for a moment here and see if they can do something for me instead of listening to them through that recording. All right, guys, I've been trying to contact you. I don't know if I contacted you earlier. Every time I got the chills, was that you trying to come in contact with me? Because every time something would happen with the recorder or the red pod would go off. Yeah, Pixel. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. That was kind of weird. 2,000 degrees in here. Now, also, it's the theory that spirits or ghosts can actually manipulate the temperature, so that's why that's on there. It ain't going to get up to no 2,000 degrees. It's said that they are able to lower the temperature because they're taking over the energy in the air, and for some reason it makes it colder. Sometimes hot, but I'm not sure exactly how it can make it hot. But it's taking up all the energy and it makes it cold. So that's the theory. It's about 80 degrees in my apartment right now, so that's about right. Can one of you, can your spirits please go down and play with that red pod? Just kick it or something, just bite it or pinch it, or it's my air conditioner on right now. Or push it or knock it over or do something with it, please. I want to see you guys have some fun with it. And actually, when I got these two girl dolls here, since they're claimed to be little girl spirits in here, I got them an object here and they might like. And they know that they like it, maybe. I don't know. I hope they do. But it's basically what we call a trigger object in paranormal investigations. So trigger objects are basically something to make the spirits come out more. So what I did was got this little elephant doll here for them in case they ever want to play with it or use it for their own good. And you see this in a lot of kid kind of hauntings, is that people will give them toys or something so they can play with it or move around with it. So what I'm going to do is put this object down here by the red pod. And if they want to, that was me setting it off, go grab it or play with it. So can you guys go play with your doll down there, please? Or any spirit, can you please go grab that doll for me? Or push it over or something? Are you guys that weak to where you can't do much? I don't think they like being told they're dead, because every time I said that, yeah, I got him a toy elephant there. But every time I tell them that they are dead, it seems like something happened. I don't think they know they're dead. Do you know, like, you're dead, your body's gone? I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just telling you this. If you don't like being told that you're dead, can you please go set off that pod and I'll stop saying it? Please? Can you go set that off, please? And you know what's weird though is that usually I'm picking up some like 0.2 or 0.5 on the millimeter, and it's not even. So I'm gonna put this back here too. It's not even picking up. And see, this is how we know sometimes that something's maybe not paranormal, because like we'll compare two of these meters and just know that the one that's sitting on the doll is more sensitive. because it will pick up something and then this won't. So let's put you a little closer and see. Put you next to the doll. If you go set that red pot off on the ground, if you're in here, spirits, I will stop saying that you are dead. If you don't like being told you are dead, please set that device off and I will stop. I promise. Can you please set it off for me? Please go down there. It's not going to hurt just because it's in a different location. It's going to do the same exact thing. I don't know why it would hurt you. Can you please go set it off? I want to see you guys, the spirits in here, make that device go off down there. Come on, let's do it. For being dead, you guys are able to do a lot. If you can set that off. Let's see how strong you are. Go set it off, please. Spirit in the doll, I hear you like to scare a kid. Can you please go set that device off? You won't be able to scare me. If you think you can scare me, Spirit, can you please go down and set that device off for me? No, you don't think you can scare me? If you're here and you can hear me, if you see this red screen right here, it says 0.0. If you know math, can you make that go up to 0.5 for me? It's just like the other one, except you have to put a lot of strength into it. Can you make it go to 0.5 for me? 0.5? All right, one more time. Can you guys go set that red pot off before I get off the stream here? So, just to let you guys know, I did talk to the previous owner. I asked her before she sent the doll out if she had any activity since putting the doll up for sale, and she said, "Yes, actually, I heard whispering last night. I was asleep and got woken up by the sound." I'm talking about the clown doll here. I was asleep and got woken up by the sound of dogs barking in the other room. I could hear whispering and dripping water coming from my master bedroom. The door to the bathroom was cracked open, but I had left it shut before I went to bed like I do every night. I figured it was my 6-year-old that had gotten up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. But I turned on the light and that was on my nightstand, got up and was making my way to the bathroom to ask if he was all right, and quickly realized my son was asleep in his bed. His bed is currently in my room since he is too scared to sleep in his, so this doll has actually scared the kid or the spirit that was in there. I was frozen with fear because I could hear, or I still hear whispering, and I was still half asleep, so my brain couldn't process what WTF was happening. So I actually said that last or yesterday or earlier this morning, one of the two, I don't remember. I was half asleep, and I don't remember this story until I just read it earlier on the stream, ironically. And I could have swore I was like half asleep, half awake. I could have swore I heard footsteps in my apartment. I didn't think much of it just because I was tired as heck, so I just went back to sleep. And I'm like, all right, well maybe there's walking around. So that's what's weird is that there's a correlation between those two things there. No one else lives with us. It's just me and my son and our two dogs. I kind of just stood there trying to figure out what to do. I just made my way to the bathroom door slowly, quiet steps. I quickly slammed the bathroom door shut and ran back to bed. I was absolutely terrified, stayed up the entire night. Luckily, nothing else happened the rest of the night. I could not make out what it was saying, or if the whisper sounded like it was coming from a male or female. I'm just glad I finally get rid of it. Thank you so much for taking it off my hands. So, I don't know. From what we've been seeing in the stream, I don't know what to make of it yet. I don't know if they're trying to communicate with me with the chills I'm getting and the weird responses. I mean, the interference on my digital voice recorders and on my red pod at that one point. That was weird. As soon as I said I got chills, that something would happen like that. But that's to be further investigated. I wouldn't say it was for sure ghosts or spirits, but I would say it's kind of odd that that would happen. I don't know if it's just coincidence, but it's hard to say right now, so it's unexplained at this moment. But what I'm going to do actually is come back and start streaming again at 3 a.m. Pixel our time. So in about an hour and a half, I want to get back on and do a 3 a.m. challenge because, again, let me read about this doll to you guys real quick. The claims on this doll is that, well, if I can get to it, here we go. So basically, this woman was actually encountering or hearing paranormal stuff beginning around 3:15 in the morning, and she says it would happen every night since she got it. For me, it hasn't. Nothing's really happened every night, and I don't know if anything really is. So, is it possible the spirits leave their vessels before they make thousands of miles of traveling here? It is possible, in my opinion. People have actually said that they've had spirits leave their vessels, but I'm not sure how they know that exactly. So around 3 o'clock tonight, my time, I'm actually going to get back on and do kind of the same thing here and see if we can get anything going. So I will be back in a little bit. Let my phone charge a little bit. Yeah. Either way, I mean, I'm gonna live stream it, so it's saved on YouTube here. So I will be back then. All right. I'll see you guys later.